Yesterday we celebrated Palm Sunday, the beginning of Holy Week. When Jesus came riding into Jerusalem on his donkey, the people gave loud shouts of Hosanna and they praised Jesus. By the end of the week, their shouts of praises of Hosannas would change to crucify him, crucify him. Join me this week as we journey to the cross. Our reading today comes from John chapter 12, verses 1 through 11. Jesus is anointed at Bethany. 6 days before the Passover, Jesus came to Bethany where Lazarus lived, whom Jesus had raised from the dead. Here a dinner was given in Jesus' honor. Martha served, while Lazarus was among those reclining at the table with him. Then Mary took about a pint of pure nard, an expensive perfume. She poured it on Jesus' feet and wiped his feet with her hair. And the house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. But one of his disciples, Judas Iscariot, who was later to betray him, objected. "Why wasn't this perfume sold and the money given to the poor? It was worth a year's wages." He did not say this because he cared about the poor, but because he was a thief. As keeper of the money bag, he used to help himself to what was put into it. "Leave her alone," Jesus replied. "It was intended that she should save this perfume for the day of my burial. You will always have the poor among you, but you will not always have me." Meanwhile, a large crowd of Jews found out that Jesus was there and came, not only because of him, but also to see Lazarus, whom he'd raised from the dead. So the chief priests made plans to kill Lazarus as well, for on account of him, many of the Jews were going over to Jesus and believing in him. The woman in the story, Mary, poured out the most expensive thing that she owned on Jesus' feet, and she wiped his feet with her hair and with her tears. I ask you today, have you given all that you have to Jesus? Have you poured out your heart and your life to him? I encourage you today to spend some time reflecting upon those questions and listen to the song Alabaster Box by C.C. Winans. I ask you and leave you with this question. Have you given your all to Jesus? Spend some time today sitting at his feet and soaking in his love and his grace. Amen.